camp.
User in your channel timed out. User in your channel timed out. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
We'll check over the first. Second, ready, second. Perfect.
Oh, shit. My loadout.
Clock setting up. This is second, pick up the concept. Thomas 50. Contacting us. Yeah. Command, be advised, the Bravo can't go 6-0 and keep proper control. I am, however, if we go 6-0, then I lose control of this vehicle. Roger.
User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel.
Make 145.
Thank you, 45.
User left your channel.
Second left.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Okay, and then if you look south of Loki, objective Loki, that objective Ares will be your next, will be their follow-on objective. It's just going to be a, what's it called? A fucking, like a checkpoint. Well-defended checkpoint. I'm going to build the fortifications for you.
Send it.
There's an authorized chopper in the airspace where there should be one. Looks civilian by me.
Yeah, income. What do you want me to do with that information?
I don't know, launch the fucking Apache at 40 minutes of fucking airspace.
I'll be honest, I need to ask Major for that, because I don't know if we authorize it. From what I know, they might be allowed to fly, yeah.
Well, Second Lieutenant Vandal has designated this as a no-fly zone, so get him the fuck out. Welcome. Be a nice little exercise for you.
Send one for equal. You're speaking on the radio. Send one. I can't copy.
User joined your channel.
Money shot, this is Falcon 6, you're in comms? Good copy, be advised, 551 will be doing this aircraft check and brief in a few flights.
Be right back. One mic.
All good.
Alright, contact and right.
Once life fleet goes out to 10, you can resume 6-0 over.
Nikon copies.
Back.
All good. They're almost here.
Last big picture.
Так точно. Так точно.
Shot 2.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
You know that we have targets outside of Pier Road, right? District 1, watch out for civilians on the road.
Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
Meth, just hold here until the platoon shows up.
Money shot, this is Viper, current location, grid 145, break 123, moving north.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Viper, acknowledging you are currently at grid 145, break 123, moving north. Out. This is Viper, we currently have 4 times laser guided Hellfires, 4 times radar guided Hellfires, 16 times laser guided Daggers, 16 times Hydras, and 1,200 chamber rounds.
User joined your channel.
Viper, acknowledged you have 4 times laser.
District 1, watch out for trees in the center of the road.
Missiles, 16 dagger missiles, 16 2.75mm rockets, and 1,200 rounds of 30mm chain gun. Out. We have laser designated capabilities, thermal capabilities, precision guided bomb capabilities. We don't have ability to provide video feed to ground target.
Break 1 taking left.
Viper, acknowledged you have the capability to use laser designator. You have thermal capabilities and provide precision guided weapons, but have no video feed to ground units.
Break 1 has arrived to the objective.
Military advice, we are currently beyond station for approximately 30 minutes until Winchester or being reviewed.
Last big left turn.
From 30 minutes or until being reviewed.
Alright, go ahead and start bringing up your mate. I'll brief you guys on the full mission that we were doing.
Best thing that ever happened to that Humvee was that it was hit by a mortar.
Congratulations on your promotion. Man, I can see everyone went to fucking sniper school.
Alright, first squad, whoever's got your 152 on speaker, what the fuck, man? Watch that shit. Anyway, first squad, double check your radios. Make sure you're not broadcasting on speaker.
That was
I think we need to have a track driving school, sir.
It's gonna happen
We just finished the check and
when
brief.
it comes to combat
I'm already
operations
checking out
vehicles, it's
the
going to go
area.
over how to actually operate these vehicles
I'll do that.
properly.
Good copy. Just keep in mind they have to stay low and
Alright,
fast.
just waiting for Keydon
Stopping
and
or going
PFC
higher
Smith.
than
Okay, hey,
to
everyone
150
hear me?
meters can be punished by a
Okay,
rocket shot.
listen up. So, as
Obviously,
I've
they
been
can
briefing for the
avoid
past few
getting
days
shot
on
down
the
by
overall
moving
training
again,
and how it's going to be
so
going,
they do that.
you're going to see that there's a bunch of objectives set up. Essentially, 6 total objectives
Also,
set
just
up
so you
for
know,
the
I'm going to be
entire
off call
platoon to operate.
this
Today's
thingy here.
training / evaluation is going to be based off of the squad conducting their own lanes and their own missions without the support of other squads. So the squad leaders, this is your chance to actually develop those SOPs that you trained on yesterday, put them in practice, and to see how well your squad acts in combat operations where they're moving on themselves and not with the reliance of a squad to the left and right. Some of the things that are going to be really important in here, if you look from where we are at Camp Northman to any of the objectives, there's going to be lots of LDAs. If you look at what we're doing here and like the kind of terrain you're going to be moving through, is going to be lightly wooded to heavily wooded, constricted to non-constricted. Overall, the entire situation in the area is we are just conducting squad and team level training, and we have Op 4 set up in all objectives from here to those objectives and in the surrounding area. The enemy does have all the normal capabilities that would in a pure-on-pure fight, but that does not mean that since it's the first week you're going to see everything from the very beginning, right? It's just like an escalation of force. As we go through the operations, they're going to get a little bit more difficult and more difficult as we ramp up some of the training that we're dealing with. So, the way it's going to work, as you can see all the objectives around us, the very north objective Thor is a communications tower that needs to be eliminated. Then going clockwise, objective Loki, that is a vehicle resupply station that needs to be taken out. Objective Ares is a road checkpoint on that massive group of intersections. Objective Freya is a control point / enemy encampment, so just a small holding point that they have on a high level terrain looking over the open areas. Objective Odin is a UAV terminal, and Objective Zeus is a mortar pit. These are all the objectives that you will be seeing and what you're doing and what you guys are going to be going to take out. So, first squad, your objective is going to begin with Objective Loki. You're going to move from this position to Objective Loki to eliminate and take out that vehicle resupply station. Fourth squad, you will move from here to Objective Thor to take out the enemy communications tower. Second / third squad, you guys, since you guys are combined, you guys will be moving to Objective Odin in order to take out the UAV terminal. First squad, once you are done with Objective Loki, you will move to Objective Ares. Fourth squad, when you are done with Objective Thor, you will move to Objective Zeus. And then the second, third squad combination, once you are done with Objective Odin, you will move to Objective Freya. Understand this, that between here, this little cop, and about 100 meters in every direction, this is like your little safe area, but once you move out of that 100-meter little box, anything can be hostile. There can be enemies anywhere and everywhere. You each get your own personal Zeus that is going to overwatch you guys, evaluate you guys as a squad and or teams, and watch you guys operate using the training that we went over yesterday. This is what Red Phase is. Having your own personal Zeuses as you guys roll through this training. Alright? That being said, there is no resupplies, there's no support coming in. You are a squad operating on your own. Understood?
Yes, LT.
Yep.
Intel in the area, I would not expect anything larger
Money
than
shot, this is
wheeled
Viper.
armored vehicles and support. We are not here to screw you over. We are here to give you some resistance
at
in order for you to practice the stuff that you just went over yesterday. But
there
enough
is
resistance where it's going to make you have
one
to
or
work
two
and
times
think and
rocket
be part,
trucks,
actually like
BMP,
force you to
and
use
what
those
looked
tactics
to be
properly
a
and be
fire
able
team
to turn
sized
into muscle
infantry
memory.
element.
Right? So with that being said, 3 squads get a radio check with me on 3-1. You guys will pass up your reports as normal, and you guys can step off.
You are allowed to engage the team with precision guide, ammunition, and the infantry, as well as the rocket trucks with chain gun or 2.75mm rockets.
What channel
Charlie.
A firm, thank you.
Showing for my
Lieutenant, small problem.
What?
I mean, Our squad leader is not here, and we don't have enough people to get 2 different fire teams and a squad.
How many people do you have?
8, which is just
You have
enough
enough for 2 teams. You're good.
Yeah, but
You have
no,
an acting.
we don't have a squad leader then.
User left your channel.
Do you want me to give you a squad leader?
Alright,
possible, yes.
maybe one of us could be squad leader.
That's if you guys want to be a squad leader, you can, and if you want me to give you a squad leader, tell me.
Okay,
you're the
figure
highest
it out.
ranking person.
We'll figure it out. Okay.
You want me to give you a person?
No, I'll take it. Bristol.
Staff Sergeant Garcia, where are you at? He was just here.
Give him a try.
Go.
Garcia.
I'm also on
Say go.
120 and 122 as well.
Garcia.
Check. Perfect. Sounds like a plan. We're set up.
His game crashed earlier.
This is 2, radio check 3-1.
COVID.
Let me try.
Yes.
Can you tell me what exactly am I supposed to do when you're down? Like what frequency am I supposed to report?
That is correct. That's a
No vehicles, all on foot.
should have 120 as your
Today's
addition.
dismounted operations.
We could
How do I
actually.
set it up? I forgot.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh yeah. It's preset. Yeah.
Alright, team leaders with me.
There.
Wrong net.
Many shots advised on the target.
Are we following the line? Just
Fourth squad, this is Widowmaker 6 radio check over.
Rocket truck destroyed and all infantry at that.
If you look at the map now, Smith.
Hey, Fern, we just did a chain gun run just to make sure.
We are expecting live fire. This is a live fire training.
I'm gonna make you guys take
I'm gonna treat it like, you know,
You're
how
gonna make a route to get
that's
us
full.
on the map to
Okay,
get
so-
Odin.
Well, I don't see
Yeah, but they're
a medic anymore.
So if you want
Yeah,
to
he
see
disconnected.
kind of what we're doing
So-
here.
He's a fucking.
Alright,
Gets
well,
corporal.
way to go.
Yes.
Alright, then, so how we're gonna do this is force alpha goes first, because we're basically gonna figure out what works and doesn't work.
thought Smith disconnected. Oh, I forgot. No. Alright, boys.
Alright, start first class.
Yeah, send it.
Yeah, so, my medic just disconnected. We got a 68 whiskey qualified person who's a CLS. Could we bump him up to medic?
Give me the name.
PFC D Smith.
Yep, he's 68 whiskey now.
Thank you very much, Sergeant First Class. We'll make sure to not utilize him if our medic comes up.
We still have the unknown vehicles at 1092126.
Fix this one. We are moving out.
No, don't.
Hey, Garcia.
Should be south of the
Hello.
factory
Sorry,
area around the main road.
Is it alright if we can get Smith a stitching kit, please? Because our squad medic disconnected.
Sure.
Yeah, he's already 68 whiskey.
Garcia.
Just needs the,
You know there's a arsenal here?
Or an arsenal, yeah.
Yeah, is there an arsenal here?
I haven't seen one.
Would it be in those tents?
Might be.
Yeah.
Oh, is it in the tent? Well, if it's in the tents, and
Oh, I would assume that's where it would be.
no, panel.
Nope.
Are we commenting only
Do not
on
have one,
stuff
so-
they were learning yesterday?
No
or
worries.
We're getting an overall picture for them, what they did wrong. Copy that. We'll do.
Come here. Right,
Go with them, Smith. Oh, I'm just asking.
The 2 contacts in that area
Well, no,
appear to
Smith.
be civilian in origin.
Thanks, Garcia. Thanks, man. Take what you need, Smith.
I might be able to pack a bit of sailing for you, actually.
Do you want sailing?
I have a 1,000 and.
You got enough?
10,
You need
500.
anything? You need anything? I don't really have a lot of room, but
Is
actually
one
I have
sniper
none,
allowed
so-
to
sorry.
watch over like an LPA?
Money shot, this is Viper. There are 2 times rocket trucks at 1, 2, 3. Hold on.
Second lieutenant.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1.
Is there an arsenal here? Okay. Yeah, no, we don't have a medic or someone who can stitch, so I thought just taking a stitch kit with me and
If
thank you.
you
I would be your
are
medic,
allowed
sir.
to engage them with
Widowmaker 7, this is Widowmaker 4. We are moving towards Objective Thor.
Affirm.
You
Excited
have a
for start?
premium service now today.
Oh.
Say again, sir, first class?
Money shot, can you check effect on that gun run, please?
ArmA will try to get my ass on the boat.
هدف مشخص.
Sorry about that. You, I asked you, are you excited?
Always. Of course. Infillating fire.
Both rocket trucks seem to be disabled, smoking at least.
Affirm,
One's in contact.
Money shot, this is Viper. Send money shot. 5 has no further target on radar.
User joined your channel.
دارم میام. انجام میدم. دارم میام. دریافت شد.
Negative. Drone had eyes on a three-man infantry team. At around crits 119er, 118. Oh. Try to find. I'm also keeping my eyes open for trouble.
Widowmaker 7, Widowmaker 4. Say again, Widowmaker 4, 7 here.
This is 6, send your message.
دارم میام. دارم میام.
He's probably remote controlling right now.
دریافت شد. دارم میام.
6, this is 4. I got down so I couldn't respond to you earlier. We got contact on the way to our objective. We are up and running. I wanted someone to get airlifted in, but everything's good now.
No.
May we use a dagger on the infantry?
So, Mr. Laser Guy, you can use my laser.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
One times contact KA. Other two are still up.
doing another run.
Widowmaker 7, this is Widowmaker 4.
Turning off. Oh. Never mind.
4, this is 6, send it.
Copy. One of our medics didn't have but it was fixed by Zeus. Thank you.
Auto. Money shot is lab. We have a damage assessment on the infantry squad. Take all HKA. All targets in this area are destroyed. The hostile guns are destroyed. You are allowed to cross the trace line.
شنیدم. دارم میام.
One knowledge.
شنیدم. دارم میام. هدف رو میبینم.
Mine shot, this is Viper. We have 3 times tanks plus one truck for, hold on. At grid 150 break 091, or in that area, there are 3 times tanks and 1 truck.
دارم میام.
A firm use
فهمیدم. بالا سرشم.
precision guided ammunition on the tanks, as well as allowed to use 2.75 millimeter rockets or guns for the truck.
فهمیدم. بالا سرشم.
Which is in the air.
A firm.
فهمیدم. بالای سرشم.
User in your channel timed out.
فهمیدم. دریافت شد.
Roger.
دارم میام. فهمیدم.
Second squad, Woodmaker 6. What's your current status?
User joined your channel.
Second squad, Woodmaker 6. What's your current status?
دارم میام. دریافت شد.
Widowmaker 7, this Widowmaker 4. We've had sniper fire and 1x BTR down. We're still moving our way toward.
دارم میام.
خشب بذار.
User joined your channel.
Viper is monitor.
User left your channel.
Area soon I'm able to lay with the tank for this one. Practical in the beta. Oh, mayday. Sorry.
User joined your channel.
دریافت شد. فهمیدم.
انجام میدم.
As I said before you went down, I'm able to raise the tank for you if you want to.
Money shot, this is Viper. We have found what looks to be a border pit or fortifications with one times tracked vehicle as well as a lot of infantry.
Daddy up.
Take this one, we have complete the first objective.
Brother, you're allowed to engage the mortar tips. Use the weapons for the truck vehicles and change.
1, this is 6. Roger, acknowledge you completed the first objective. Go ahead and carry on mission to objective Ares.
Copy that. Seven, this is 4. Objective Thor's been neutralized. We've taken one casualty at the moment. We are trying to resusc him and then move on to secondary objective.
You're allowed to use Cypress. Drone is organized on a team-sized element south of the mortar pit, 100 meters south.
User in your channel timed out. User entered your channel.
is Phoenix 1. That's Phoenix Actual taking over Widowmaker 4 again.
Could be all of it. Turning laser back on.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
انجام میدم. شنیدم. فهمیدم.
Crossing the area, turning laser back on. All infantry in that mortar pit are KIA. 3 times infantry of the team as the one times infantry is currently moving towards the mortar pit. Any infantry still moving. I'll turn the laser back on. And we'll place them one at a time because
فهمیدم. بالا سرشم.
spaced out for a minute. Let's back on. few times squad elements, RKI, that copies. Rapid is mentioned as well. And black. Drone still had eyes on some infantry targets at the location of the 3 tanks he destroyed. You might want to check that out and try to kill the last infantry. Viper's eyes on.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh, I understand. No, excellent is good. No, it's very good. I lost interest. I was watching something else. Radio check, Widowmaker 2. Widowmaker 2, radio check, over. Widowmaker 2 is Widowmaker 6, radio check, over.
Hey, Widowmaker 6 or 7, you're on comms?
Widowmaker 2, Widowmaker 6, radio check, over.
Be advised, we accidentally put out a enemy Russian aircraft at this time. Taking a Russian aircraft? Affirmative. Looks a little bit more civilian than Russian. recon, I'm not a pilot. Yeah, Tron as I saw looks most likely like a civilian hacker. That is the MIA. The civilian monkeys. I can't see them.
Money shot, this is Viper.
Some for what, money.
We have a BTR moving approximately southwest on the grid 123068.
If you are able, you are allowed to engage with precision guided ammunition. Or laser guided ammunition.
BTR disabled.
Try to take out the dismount.
Hey, Viper, this is Stalin.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
How much?
Ghost radio check, 3-1, over.
Viper is hit hard. RTB back in base this time.
شنیدم. دارم میام. شنیدم. فهمیدم. انجام میدم. شنیدم. دریافت شد.
Widowmaker 2, this is Widowmaker 6 over.
Will be operating above Facebank Rock.
The next objective. Understood.
User left your channel.
Widowmaker 6, this is 2.
Send it.
We're going to have a technical problem. I'm going to need you to revive a guy.
Will do. What's the name?
Thank you.
دارم میام. دریافت شد. دریافت شد. دریافت شد. دارم میام.
Money short, be advised you can teleport to my current location. The bypass currently off station.
دارم میام. هدف مشخص.
User left your channel.
هدف مشخص.
Fix this one. We have completed the second objective, but we have a problem over here.
Want me to say again, last?
We have a problem. We tried to detonate the last objective, but all explosives went through the ground.
Okay, well then just have it secured and then begin your movement back up.
Copy that.
Yeah, I got eyes on.
Okay, cool. They said they're getting ready to head back up. I just didn't know if you heard it.
I don't
هدف
think...
رو میبینم. دریافت شد.
Falcon 6 should lead the stuff we place. Would be nice, yeah.
Falcon 6, this is Stallion, 2K out.
Good copy. This is 6, converse with Widowmaker 7. Looks like there might be something spawning you guys.
دارم میام. انجام میدم. فهمیدم. دریافت شد. هدف مشخص.
Six, this one message.
Send it.
If we're on our way back, do we still need to do LDAs and stuff?
هدف مشخص.
Yep, the enemy's still
هدف
patrolling
رو
through the
میبینم.
area.
شنیدم.
Still have about 30 minutes or so left in the total training.
Copy that.
شنیدم. دریافت شد. هدف مشخص. دارم انجام میدم. فهمیدم.
1. Check your goddamn fire.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Widowmaker 2, this is Widowmaker 6.
This is 2-7.
Just a heads up, probably not a good idea to be moving on the road.
Understood. Widowmaker 7, this is Widowmaker 4. Send it. We have cleared objective floodgates. We have 2 times IDA personnel. What do you want me to do with them?
Copy that. Stay there and wait for further instructions. Also, we have intelligence that a Russian ammo truck should be passing through. Any eyes on a truck?
Copy. We did take down just very recently 1 times truck.
Copy. Check if it's an ammo truck, and if it is, secure that as well.
Copy. 4.
Send it.
We have confirmed that it is an ammo truck, although engine is gone, so it's by the road. Can't secure it.
Copy that. There should be more hostiles in the area. I need you to scatter around in a 300 meter radius and check if there's any OPs or
User
anything.
left your channel.
4 copies.
هدف مشخص. دارم میام. دریافت شد.
Four 7. 4, leave the IDAP personnel there. We're sending a team in to collect them as well as that ammo truck. Start moving back to base.
4 copies. Will they move it?
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're gonna do, when we go into debrief after this, you're gonna go with your squad that you were, like, evaluating. Give them good, like, detailed feedback with their, you know...
I got a little scorecard with, like, 0 out of, or, 5 out of 5 for all kinds of shit, so
Yeah.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, like, go into a good feedback with them, and then instead of a company debrief, we're going to do all the squad leaders, company, and platoon together. So you guys will just come to the platoon debrief, so that way you guys can get direct feedback from the squad leaders, especially after hearing from the squad members, and we can see if this is a system we want to kind of stick with.
Alright.
That way, I don't want to force this, and then it turns out it's something that a lot of people don't like, but at the same time, I want us to give I want us to try to make it so that way the focus is
4-7.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. You know how I feel about
The orders are
democracy
to
and
take out
Milsons, but yeah, I see where you're coming
hostiles on
from.
the way.
Yeah, I mean, no one, it's never going to get 100% happiness, right? Like, even Mike feels like it
Got that right.
happiness, which
Yep.
is the dumbest shit in the world. But, the thing is what I don't have is, like, 90% or, like, 70% of the platoons, like, this is dumb, I don't want to do this, and we just keep doing it without hearing them directly. That's it.
Yep.
Alright, cool. I will let winners know through the chat.
Alright, yeah, time's looking good, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good because you guys having kind of the freedom to, like, essentially just focus on that one squad. It actually, I like this. I think it's working out pretty well, personally.
Well, they're definitely being tested, you know?
Yeah, my squad took one big hit, and that's because they all walked up to the edge of a wood line right next to an open area, and then I shot a few SPG-9s at them, and they didn't do anything.
7 and 4, we have run into an enemy outpost, and we have cleared it out.
Like, fuck this.
We'll be moving back to base.
I've been chewing on my guys all fucking afternoon. Little things, but that's the thing. You know, I chip away. You know, I drop one guy, they get their shit together, and they move on to the next mistake. So, but all in all, they've been doing really good. No KIA. I mean, they're killed to death. It would be amazing, you know, if we're really keeping track of that shit.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna jump and get these.
Yeah, first is they're like 5 mics away, so I'll be ready for them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do much with these guys once they get to this last objective. I'm gonna let them just roll back on their own. Alright, I'm gonna do some more people.
Copy. Yeah, I'll take a look around at everyone here. Ah, there they are. Oh, them pups. Excuse me.
Probably just my internet.
6 is a student.
Send it to.
We have cleared objective Freya. Over.
Roger, go ahead and move north, get back to the cop.
Understood.
To continue to hold proper formations and conduct LDAs properly, the enemy is still in the area.
Understood.
Yeah.
We're the most undermanned squad. We're the
Ranger,
first
have
one
a present
back.
for
What
you.
is wrong?
What was all that shooting out there, Staff Sergeant?
That's yours now.
I'll answer that
Captain
first,
America,
Sergeant.
That's gonna be.
Oh, I asked the Staff Sergeant.
Well, I'm the one who shot.
What was all that noise out there?
We thought this contact, so we had to shoot.
Were there? This is a friendly base.
Where is it? My tagger is not open, so yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
secure
yeah,
your
looks like
weapons. Prepare for debrief. I'll be the ones running you through your lane here today, as I was the one who ran you through your lane here today.
So you blew up our vehicle, right?
I did it all. And I enjoyed
Come
it.
on.
And I enjoyed
I fixed that with. I still had a payment on it too.
You guys made it. So, you got, you know, I mean, that's the thing, you don't have to cash in your life and limb insurance, so. Look at the bright side here.
No, I got started with the 12-7 today. I definitely have to cash in my limb insurance.
Alright, here comes
Yeah,
Marty.
Marty.
Yeah, now it looks like Lieutenant Vandal stepped out. He had his own lane here today. So, gentlemen, like I said, I'm going to debrief you. I'm going to get right to it, so that way, by the time all the other squads roll in and get their debriefs, we'll be ready for wrapping things up here. So, with that, follow me. Let's move out to the First Sergeant's Vic. What the fuck? Who pitched this tent?
Actually driving somewhere.
No, just rally on me. I want to make sure we got some space. Got a number of points to go over here today. Alright, gather around, schoolgirl circle. Now, as you were briefed on the beginning, on the outset of this FTX, Week 1, Lane 1, you guys had 3 training objectives, 3 terminal training objectives here. Number 1, spacing, that is intervals between men in formations. So that was a big part of it. Number 2, LDAs, linear danger areas, crossing them safely and effectively. That was number 2. And then 3, last but not least, we have formations and movement times. So this is basically how you looked, you know, on the battle map, you know, in terms of your shape, your formation, you know, literally, and then also the amount of ground that you covered in X amount of minutes. Now, we had roughly 2 hours slotted for this. You guys are getting back at about, I don't know, 16:54-ish. So, you guys stepped off, I think, 3 minutes late, but either way, I mean, that's some pretty good time, 1 hour, 50 minutes to hit both of those objectives. Now, I'm going to give you your final scores up front. Spacing, intervals, 4 out of 5. I think they could have been pushed out a little bit more. There are several instances where I saw, you know, the lead team. You guys were down to 5 towards the end. And there were several instances where I saw, you know, the lead team making a good-shaped, good-formed wedge, but one soldier or another was bunched up on one flank or the other, you know, within 10 meters. And that's just, you're just asking for a grenade or a mortar, you know. And, I mean, Zeus, I do not go around looking for those to exploit, but it's really funny. You know, you guys will be on a position, and I'll put a fire team on a flanking maneuver against you, and I'm like, all right, if they get moving the next 2 minutes, the AI probably won't even see them. But, you know, it's funny how shit falls into place, even if you don't mean it to. At the last second, AI get really good at whooping our asses here. So, in terms of those intervals, keep them wide. You guys did take some grenades. You took mortars. They were pretty ineffective. But if one of them had landed among you, or, you know, let's say you were at that road there, you know, patching everybody up, and one of those mortars came, you know, within 15, 20 meters, I mean, you would have been fucked. There's no doubt about it. And, there's nothing, what's Zeus going to do except, fucking Zeus heal and cheat, and that's breaking immersion. So, do yourselves all a favor. All right, now getting on to number 2, LDAs. Now, in terms of LDAs, I'll give you a 4 out of 5 overall. If I look at ODAs, open danger areas, those wide fields that you guys were crossing, it drops down to 3. In terms of the LDAs, you guys set up near side security very well. Moved an element across to set up far side security, got the rest of the squad through. That was well done. The one thing I didn't like goes along with training objective 1, spacing. You guys were bunched up. Imagine when you're taking, you're setting up, near side security. One guy's taking north, one guy's taking south. Are you guys 10 meters away from each other, or are you guys 25, 30 meters away? Create a wide fucking lane to cross that LDA to get the whole squad across without them having to bunch up and bottleneck on you. Because again, you're in the middle of a road, middle of a road, all bunched up, and you got the rest of the squad bunching up right on your ass. One grenade, you're fucked. And the thing is, it doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, man, that's when people get pissed. That's not a good time for anybody, and it's bad for the mission. It makes us combat ineffective. So keep that in mind. All right, you're doing good here on both these 2 points here. You're starting from a solid foundation, building upon your previous training, and putting it all into work very well on the objectives. But with that, there's always going to be room for improvement. And last but not least, formations times. Like I mentioned, the formations overall were pretty good. Wedges, you guys went into a file, a column, navigating a minefield, which was actually a pretty fucking substantial minefield. You guys handled that very well. Made good movement. There were a couple areas where you hesitated in a less than ideal position. But all in all, formations are good. Just, again, if I'm going to throw anything into there, make your wedges a little bit sharper. All right, they're kind of wide. They're a little flat, like blunted. It's okay to go deep. That way, again, you have that all-around security. Number 4 man in the fire team, whatever fire team, can swivel around, watch the 6 o'clock as needed. Again, just space out. This is Virlati. It's big and it's flat and it's wide. Make your space, spread out, man. We're fucking Americans. Make yourself at home here. Don't be shy about getting away from each other. If you can hear each other on yell, then yeah, you're close enough. But you don't have to be up each other's ass every movement. All right, so let's go over the map itself. Those are the generals. Oh, and for formations, I actually bumped that to 3 out of 5. So I'd say of these 3 intervals, LDA, formations, work on formations most. I mean that sounds a little counterintuitive based on what I gave you. The positives, the ups and the downs. But let me go over individual points that I grade you on. I had a chart here that I kept throughout the whole fucking movement. So looking at the map, moving out here from Cop North, man, you guys were basically heading more or less northeast. I think that's probably bearing, maybe 065, 070. Up, let me make sure I'm on side channel. Yeah, there we go. All right, so basically you went straight to it. You did navigate using some of the high ground in order to make the most of that available terrain. Your first LDA, 4 out of 5, did really well. Again, you were a little bunched up. Formations during the initial movement up to objective Loki, I gave a 4 out of 5 overall. Again, good wedges, pretty decent in terms of shape. Now, the one thing that I do want to credit you with is your initial contacts. React to contact was really good. You had AI firing, maneuvering, trying to flank you. You were doing the same thing to them, only better. And I really gave you a 5 out of 5 on those initial contacts moving up to the first objective. Again, ODAs, you came across an open field there on your way. There was a Dishka waiting for you on a hillside. You guys actually used good concealment, but you were wide open in cover. So when he did see you, you didn't have anything really to fall back behind. And that was right around here, I think. Somewhere in those parts, there was a Dishka here. So keep that in mind, man. If you're going across a field and there's a fucking 50 cal on the other side, you want to do bounding maneuvers, all right? You can do an alternate bound where, Alpha sets up on the hillside, gets a good support by fire position overlooking that open danger area, and from there, Bravo can push past 50, maybe even 100 meters, depending on the terrain. If you got a rush, man, you got to go. But if there's rocks and shit that you can cover, Bravo can go out in the middle, get behind cover, again, set up a support fire position, have Alpha bound past them. You can do it successively, but the thing is, you want to get through that field as safely as you can, as quickly as you can. You don't want to rush blindly, no means. That's how you get slaughtered. But if you got good fires and anything does pop his head up, you can get good fires on him. By all means, get your ass in gear and get across, because that's one less threat to have to worry about then. Now, your assault on Objective Loki, I gave a 3 out of 5. Again, the initial contacts, you had good, support and assault positions. On there, you all you went at it half-assed. There was one team in there initially. The support by fire team was over 100 meters back behind cover, concealment, rocks, trees. Really didn't have a good angle on that objective. So it was basically half the squad making the assault, while the other half hung back. That's why I gave you a 3 out of 5. Again, get eyes on. Before you set your movements, make sure your firing positions are good to go. Now from there, you hung a little bit, blew the objective. That was pretty good. But you hung a little bit to the south there for a while, and you started taking those mortars. I think you got the hint pretty quickly there in terms of getting back into movement, or at least off the X, as I always say. What do we got here? Sorry, first class. All right, so once you got going, your formations really start breaking up. You had a 2 out of 5 on that southern leg down to the checkpoint there. Also, we're hanging out on that road a little bit too long. You kind of got it back in together. Started crossing those LDAs safely. Navigated that minefield again, 5 out of 5, no doubt about that. But then you got up to some open areas where the cover was not as good as it could have been. Note where you guys started digging in and treating each other. Evenolf almost got dragged away by an AI. This damn thing. You guys were kind of on the far side of a road, dug in, treating each other. Again, you're bunched up, not good cover. One grenade, one RPG for that matter, could have really screwed you guys there. So keep that in mind. Also, throughout this exercise, 360 security was really 3 out of 5. You were always watching 180 degrees very diligently, but there was several instances where you didn't have the 6 o'clock covered. AI wasn't always there, but sometimes they were, and they hit you in the ass. They basically got you in a hammer and an anvil because of the waypoints that I set for them, just as you guys would get moving. Again, that's kind of the luck of the draw with the AI planning, but when it works, man, it works pretty good for them and pretty bad for you. Rest of the way home, formations were 4 out of 5. You guys kind of on your last leg had the wedge going pretty well with Actual and Doc there in the rear, kind of covering the 6 and keeping things moving, or oriented, I should say. I will say that last ODA, the last field that you crossed there, and I think you actually did take contact. Where was that? I think it was right about here, somewhere in there, or it might have been up here. But either,
right here.
Yeah, it was in there. You guys just like fucking bum rushed a field, just like ran there. Like I don't know, like a soccer team crossing the pitch. And you took some fires, and somebody got dropped from it. But that's what I was talking about with those ODAs. Always use bounding. I mean, successive maybe, but definitely alternate if you can with a support by fire position. Think of it as assaulting a field. Hopefully there's nobody there waiting for you, but AI, I mean, that's the thing. Your OP4 will always take advantage of the terrain. They're not as smart as you. They're not as well trained. ArmA is clunky, but if you make a mistake, if you let your guard down, that's all it takes. They will fuck you, and you guys know it. So let that be a lesson to you. Take those fields very, very seriously, because in combat, I'll guarantee you, people are going to be covering that shit with machine guns. And then, you're back to base here. There was a little bit of a kind of, I would say, negligent discharge there incident on the way in, shooting at some livestock. I would avoid that. The ranchers and farmers around here get really pissed off. But all in all, I rate you guys at a 4 out of 5 on all points, all objectives, all performances here today. you're strong. You got a lot going for you. You are skilled. Our leaders here are very accomplished. I mean, look at their decorations. Look at their P files. If you got a minute, take a look at Evanov's fucking P file. I don't know how many pages it is now, but he's been here a long time, and he's done a lot of good shit with us. You guys are part of the team now as well, and you're carrying it on. So let's, going forward, next week, next month, build upon what we've all learned here today, and translate that through your keyboard, your mouse, through your brain, into more exceptional performance going forward. All right, so more enemy killed, less wounded, less KIA, smoother movements, less wasted time. All right, let's just keep polishing it and get better, stronger, faster every week. Like I said, you guys are off to a really good start in this FTX. And personally, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys got in store going forward. As you know, or most of you may know, I was a Scorpion when I came in fucking 3 years ago, and it was a hell of a fucking ride. So, remember, you guys are at the tip of the spear. You're the front of the formation. As, if you're an alpha team, I was alpha team leader for, a month and a half. I was the first to shoot, the first to get shot. And it was quite a fucking adventure. So remember that. You have a very important role in this platoon. We all got our jobs to do, but Scorpion's up front, man. We're counting on you. So, take stock in that. I mean, I have confidence in your performance, but let's always try to improve ourselves and just do a better job every day. And believe me, we'll fucking look good doing it. So, all right, Staff Sergeant, that's all I got. Gentlemen, it was a pleasure working with you. I know you didn't really know. I almost called out Allahu Akbar one time, but I didn't want to give it away, so I kept quiet. But it's a good show, and I'm looking forward to, again, seeing what you guys can get done moving through the rest of this FTX. Ooh.
Hurrah.
All right, so with this, go ahead. You are free to collapse back on the Platoon HQ. We're going to wait for Lieutenant Vandal, Staff Sergeant, Sergeant First Class E7 winners to conclude their debriefs, and then there will be a platoon debrief before we wrap up. Shouldn't be much longer.
Copy that. Thank you, son.
Yep.
I guess we'll stay here.
Excuse me.
We were trying to fortify, dig trenches instead of just, fucking catching them by surprise while we had it and they seen us before we could fucking even engage.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just my recommendation would be just to set up the fucking machine gun, let that bitch rip on the second one, fucking lob in the grenades, throw smoke, and fucking assault from the flanks.
Honestly, I was expecting something like a minefield on this forest. Like, bro, there must be something there. It can't be that easy.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised that we managed to just walk around that minefield, because I thought, sooner or later, we cut right, and sooner or later we're going to hit this minefield again. It was to our right. I didn't think we went all the way past it and then cut behind it. I was like, sooner or later we're going to walk right back into the same minefield that we initially walked on.
Yeah, my mine detector doesn't work at all. I don't know why.
Oh, does it not? I was just walking, and then I just heard a beep, and I was like, excuse you? I forgot to open my mine detector. I opened that thing up, and I was like, oh. And it was fucking less than 5 meters to my left. I was like, I'm about to walk right into this bitch.
Yeah, I stepped on the mine yesterday because my mine detector was shit.
Tough.
I also think the AR gunners need to get, a little bit more practice in with the rates of fire and shit. Yeah, I know, I know.
Fire, yeah.
I know, I'm just saying, we just gotta get them, better with understanding, rates of fire and shit like that.
Yeah,
I wish we still had Montana.
Yeah, Montana, yeah.
He was
Montana's too busy playing GTA. Trust me, I play on his GTA server. He has enough problems there. Yeah, that guy lied to me. I'm kind of mad. He's like, yeah, I'll be back after the holiday. And I'm like, okay. Like, I just said copy to him, and then, like, afterwards, someone told me, they're like, yeah, Montana's kind of mad, but you just said copy. I'm like, yeah, the guy literally pretty much said that he was discharging under the pretense that it's going to be an LOA and he's going to be back in a month. Like, you could have just filed an LOA. Like, why do I need to say anything else? Then I was like, nope, he actually just lied and said that he was going to be back and he's not going to be back.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I heard that server go beat us.
It gets hacked all the time. Not to mention the huge problem that he's facing right now is that him and his wife play, and he got caught sending dick pics to someone else that ain't his wife.
Raggy.
Talking about from the game or
Yeah,
real life?
No, I like you.
That's the question.
Fucking Lola. Frost. Lieutenant Frost's e-girlfriend. By the way, if you guys want to make fun of Lieutenant Frost or Sergeant James Weston, the police officer, just ask him about his e-girlfriend Lola. Server's just full of fucking simps, dog. It's so fucking gross to play on it. I just sit there now and I just hire gang members to kill the simps. They're like, why do you want to have this guy killed? I'm like, oh, nothing. It's there's no specific reason. I'm like, no, he's a fucking simp. Now murder him. Here's $2,000 because you guys are all so fucking poor because you guys started last week and all you guys do is murder people. Pay him like fucking barely anything.
Well, we're still waiting for another squad.
Yeah, it looks like.
We can go.
Hey, speak up, Sergeant First Class. I see Lieutenant Vandal debrief and.
Yeah, we're gonna debrief with the squad leaders in TeamSpeak.
Ah, okay. So
Roger
we can
that.
go, right?
All right, so yeah, Staff Sergeant, I would debrief first squad. Stand by for the platoon debrief.
Copy that. First squad, you're free to go.
All right, gents. I'll see you next time.
See you
next
boys.
time.
See ya.
User